If you are clueless about what women crave, don't worry anymore. We've got you covered. We understand that they need to be more clear on their desires. It can be challenging for you to understand their emotions. It is simply because men have a different psyche as compared to women. They say things based on their feelings. Men say stuff based on their logic. Therefore, the clash between emotions and logic is like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. But don't worry. We have learned what women want. There are 10 essential things that all women crave. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to quench the thirst of thousands of women. Number 9. Don't fix her world. It is a huge problem for men. Women want a guy who is just going to listen to them. They don't want a person who starts spouting nonsense. Whenever a woman talks to you, listen to her. Carefully listen to her. Wait to give your input. Let her complete her sentences. We understand that as a man, when a woman describes her problem, you want to fix it. However, women don't see it like that. Women think of only one thing. They think that you are just giving her advice. Most of the time, the advice you give is generic. She already knows what to do in her situation, but when you give her that advice, she feels like you are babysitting her. Have faith in her that she can solve her problems. You do not need to fix her world. She can fix it herself unless she calls for your help specifically. Number 8. A non-judgmental mind. The above point leads us to the second problem. The second problem is a very prevalent one. Most of the guys don't even think before saying these words. All they care about is giving their opinion. Sometimes it is better to keep your opinion to yourself, especially if that opinion causes her to feel rage. If you want her to feel satisfied with your company, stop giving your views when describing her situation. Most of the time, your opinion is highly biased. It can make you look like a judgmental piece of trash. No one likes to be judged, especially when they are in a zone of vulnerability. Therefore, the next time she describes her problem to you, hold your thoughts for a moment. Think before you say something because she might hate you for it. Women crave a non-judgmental man, a man who doesn't care what has happened but solely listens to comfort her. Number 7. Regular compliments. You may not think of it like that, but women are social beings. They are more social than men. Furthermore, women have innate control over the entire atmosphere of a group. For example, if the women in a particular group laugh, the air will be light. If they are angry, the mood will be tense. The air around that specific group will become heavy if they are sad. It is a power that has been granted to them by Mother Nature. So, to make sure that women stay happy, you have to compliment them. Women feel excellent about themselves when they are praised. They put a lot of effort into their appearance. It is also the way you compliment them. Make sure that your compliments are not superficial. Notice anything they have put a lot of effort into. Praise their effort and tell them that they look fantastic. Make them feel as if they are supermodels. It is what women crave. Number 6. Feeling protected. Keep in mind that women are feminine. Regardless of what they say, they will always be feminine. Even though they may call themselves feminists, relationships are entirely different. They want a masculine man, a man who can take matters into his own hands, a man who can lead. Being indecisive and brave is all part of masculinity. However, the most crucial part of being a masculine male is making her feel protected. Women crave this feeling of being safe. They want to feel sheltered when they are in your arms. They want to think that you can protect them. You can shield them from the monsters roaming around the globe. They want someone on whom they can depend, someone who can help them navigate through life, someone who can protect them from all sorts of harm. So, if you are a man who makes her feel safe, she will be satisfied with you. Number 5. A promise keeper. This point is very crucial as well. Most of the time, people make promises. Promises that they know they won't be able to keep, but they make these promises regardless. It is a huge red flag for women. Women want a trustworthy man, a man who is going to keep his word, a man who is going to come through on his promises. Don't be someone who promises one thing and delivers another or fails to deliver at all. It is an annoyance that can really push their buttons. It is also the one thing they crave most in a man. All you need to do is be honest. Because it is the first step in making her feel safe with you, it is the one thing they crave the most. How will she trust you if you can't even keep your promises? Number 4. The special treatment. Treat your women as if they are a prize. Women want to feel like queens. The best way you can do that is by giving her special treatment. Women crave this type of attention a lot. They want you to have a relationship with them that you won't have with anyone else. For example, pull her aside and whisper in her ear when you are in a group setting. Tell her a secret that you won't tell the rest of the group. It is because it makes her feel special. Gift her items that you would not gift to anyone else. These are things that she craves from you. It's not about how rich or good-looking you are. It's about how much special treatment you are giving her. Are you making sure that she is taken care of in a proper manner or not? Number 3, immaturity is cancer. Try to understand that no one wants to be with a child. A child is someone who acts childishly. It doesn't matter what type of man you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. Men can be childish. The same goes for women as well. Stop thinking that if you reply to her late, she will think you are a fantastic guy. Don't think she will value you more just because you replied a few hours late. The only thing she will feel is how immature you are. Don't just give her one-line responses. That said, there are situations where these actions can help you. They want to see you make an effort. However, it does not mean you waste time talking to her all day. Make an effort to show your affection. But don't let her think that you have all the time in the world. You have to manage a delicate balance between the two. Number 2, personal space. Try to be a person who values personal space. Personal space is essential for anyone's mental peace. Whenever you are in a relationship with a girl, you will converge together naturally. However, if you let that happen, it will create a lot of problems down the line. Don't stick to her like glue. Don't become desperate for her attention. It is important because she will leave you for another man if you do not keep your respect intact. So learn to value her personal space. She will respect you for it. It will show her that you are okay with her prioritizing herself. Try to do anything outside of your relationship. It doesn't matter what you do in your spare time, whether it is a hobby, a side project, or just a meeting with friends. Number 1, balanced emotional control. It is the most important rule. Women crave a man who has control over his impulses. Think of yourself as a man who is impervious to sexual attacks. Women want a man with whom they feel safe. How can you make them feel safe? The best way you can do that is by controlling your impulses. Most men just want to have a heated moment with them in bed. That is all they think of. They want a man with the ability to control himself. If you can control your sexual urges, you will automatically become a high-value man. A high-value man is what women crave. It doesn't matter what you do. If you cannot control your sexual urges, she will feel creeped out, and when she feels creeped out, she will lose interest in you. So if you want her to crave your presence, have absolute control over your hormones. Conclusion. These are some of the few things a woman wants in a man. She craves a man who is confident in himself. A man who will not judge her when she tells him a story. A man who is going to make her feel protected. Someone who doesn't break their promises. So apply these basic things to your life. You will see that your girl will cry for your attention. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.